That was AWOL Nation. This kid's not alright. Alright, so we're not going to get into everything about Chaos Magic. So I'm going to guess this will be a part 2 type series. Because we only have a few more minutes left. So next time we'll get into synchro mysticism, thought forms, servitors, tulpas, egregores, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to be really fun. That's one of my favorite subjects to talk about. But let's talk about William Burroughs and the cut-up technique, because Burroughs was a chaos magician, and a lot of his work has been really influenced chaos magic as a whole. So the cut-up technique is a literary technique in which a written text is cut up and rearranged, often at random, to create a new text. This technique can also be applied to media, film, photography, audio recordings, and this was pioneered by Brian Ginson and William S. Burroughs. So Burroughs, like I said, he practiced chaos magic and was inducted into the chaos magic organization, the Illuminates of Danteros, also known as the IoT, in the early 90s. He was adamant that this technique had magical functions, stating, "The cut-ups are not for artistic purposes." Burroughs used his cut-ups for political warfare, scientific research, personal therapy, magical divination, and conjuration. The essential idea being that the cut-ups allowed the user to break down the barriers that surround consciousness. As Burroughs stated this himself. I would say that my most interesting experience with the earlier techniques was the realization that when you make cut-ups, you do not get simply random juxtapositions of words. That they do mean something, and often that these meanings refer to some future event. I've made many cut-ups and then later recognized that the cut-up referred to something that I read later in a newspaper or a book, or something that happened. Perhaps events are pre-written and pre-recorded, and when you cut word lines, the future leaks out. Now, I don't know. Personally, myself, I'm still a little torn on this whole, fate thing. I don't really know what I believe. I don't know if I believe in complete predestination, or if I believe in you created that future reality, or I've got no real opinion on that. Either way, I personally don't use the cut-up technique, because if I cut it up and rearrange it, and then I make something happen that came at random, that isn't really technically something I enjoy in my life, or has no positive benefits, I'm good on that. But it's a pretty good, it's a good experiment to do, I think. I think it's something that maybe, maybe I will try it. Maybe I'll do it just for the show. Maybe I'll try to make a cut up of something I've written or something I've done and see what happens. And report the results to you guys next month. We'll see. So David Bowie compared the randomness of the cut-up technique to the randomness inherent in traditional divinatory systems like I Ching or Tarot. Other chaos magicians have elaborated on the basic technique. Genesis P. Orridge, who studied under Burroughs, describes it as a way to identify and short-circuit control, life being a stream of cut-ups on every level. They are a means to describe and reveal reality in the multifaceted individual from which reality is generated. Dave Lee suggested various magical ways to use the cut-up technique, such as cutting together two people to form a love spell. And that is something that is as old as time. As old as photography, I guess. Well, maybe they did it back with portraits. I don't know. Them old binding spells, which I don't ever seem to work out too well. But sometimes maybe they do. I don't know. I'm all about free will, and binding of another human being ain't my bag. So, alright guys, this is about the end of the show. We're going to listen to one more song, which is by Pussifer featuring Trent Reznor, and this song is called Potions. I just want to thank everybody for this massive amount of support that's been going on. Like, this show's been being shared on Facebook like crazy. We've gotten like a couple hundred likes just in the past week. This is really great. I've been having a lot of people ask me questions and message me about the show, and I'm so glad that we finally got a little following going on, because we work really hard at this show. We do a lot of research. we spent a lot of hours promoting the show, and it's been about a year since the show's inception, and we're finally starting to actually get an understanding of how to get it out there to the people, and I'm just grateful for your support. I really am. And we're trying to still keep this show ad-free. Eventually in the future, I don't know. See what happens with that. But as of now, it only costs us $6 a month to keep this show going. It takes a lot of man-hours to do it, though. You wouldn't think so. You'd think, oh, this is a 45-minute show. How much time could it take? But it really does take a lot of time. And especially we're starting to do marketing in real life and things like that. We're making, like stickers, hats, shirts, things like that, doing giveaways. Trying to get it out there. Also finding people that have original music. That takes a little while sometimes. But that's why I just basically hired a producer. And so hopefully with that in order, we'll be able to have even more stuff for you guys and even more contests and things like that. And thanks for your support. All right, guys, have a great day. And like always, hail Eris, all hail Discordia. And don't forget that here at Eris Radio, nothing is true, but everything is permitted. This is Eris Radio.